Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what real beasts do. Everybody gets excited. E.T., the guru story, but nobody wants to get up at 3 o'clock. Everybody's excited when I say, I wake up at 3 o'clock, Eric's a beast, 3 o'clock. And then you try it twice at 5, and like for real, you walk out of here pumped up, fired up, you get some new information, you're ready. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. And what you have to understand is everybody that you're going to hear from, Eric Thomas, my mother got pregnant with me at 17 years old, high school dropout, ate out of trash cans, lived in abandoned buildings, slept in cars, multi-million company that's changing the world. I didn't say America, the world. Why? Because not only do I want to be a beast, if you follow my 24 hours, I do what beasts do. Watch this though, guys. You can't just say you want it. You can't watch the video and say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. It's cute to say it. But when it's showtime, when the sun comes up, you've got all the books, you've got all the tapes, you've got all the access. Now it's time to hunt. And what separates you from everybody else is that when it's time to hunt, you're ready to hunt.
You want to be in the stadium taking pics with the #1 player, the draft pick. You want to be in the car and you want what it looks like, but you don't want what it feels like. So why am I passionate? Because I got a chance to control my own life. You have a chance with this institution and this man who knows what it takes to play at the high level. You have a chance to control your destiny. That, my friend, is the American dream, not a Cadillac, not a big house. The American dream is all men are created equal and endowed with certain unalienable rights. That's what you have. You out here there are kids that they don't eat like you eat. They're at the same university. They don't get what you get. But with this right here, your skill set, this thing can take you wherever you want to go and then take your kids wherever you want them to go. You think this is tough? So the fact that he's riding you, the fact that the coaching staff is riding you and saying no shortcuts, do it the right way, do it over, do it over, do it over, do it over. Why? Because in practice you get to do it over. In the game you don't. They write that stuff down. It's recorded. Like, you don't get it? You don't see what's going wrong? Like, no, I don't get it. I'm helping. We got babies. I'm putting them through school. We got, we're married. And I got to make sure we got this house now. And we got this whatever. And I'm like, okay, you don't get it. You're putting all this energy into this, but you're not putting any energy into the marriage. And I don't care what type of phone you have. When it goes 0 battery, it's dead. It doesn't make a difference what type of phone it is. I don't care how many apps you have, how much stuff you have on it. If there's no battery life and the battery is dead, the phone is useless. And many of you in this room, the effort that you're putting forth is terrible. It's terrible. 70% in terms of your health. 70% effort in terms of your health. You're obese and you're like, I don't know what happened. I'm like, we can break it down. When something negative happens in your life, you're giving it mad energy. When something good happens, you acting like it's supposed to happen. That's what you're focusing on. People like E.T., it's cold in Michigan. Don't focus on that. If you focus on that, you're going to be struggling. Like, listen to me. Like, you got to stop playing. So most of you, what happens is when everything is favorable, you're a beast. Make sure you understand what I'm saying. When everything is favorable, meaning like whatever conditions you like, when those conditions are right, you a beast. But when the conditions ain't right, you get smacked in the face. You got to grow up. You're a grown man. You ain't no kid no more. You can't be tossed and driven. You got kids now. You got kids, bruh. You still sleeping around. You got kids. You still not getting up and going to work. You got kids now. You got people looking up to you. If you wanted to play when you were single, cool. But now you done brought somebody into this world. And as a pastor, I hate when people all of a sudden now they want to get a divorce. Y'all got kids now. You should have got a divorce before y'all had kids. Why you gonna bring somebody into this complicated mess? They don't deserve this. They didn't ask for this. You a grown man now. Don't sit here and tell me that the baby mama drama, the mama be tripping. I don't care if she tripping or not. That's your son. Go make it work. That's your daughter. Go make it work. Do whatever you got to do with homegirl. Say whatever you got to say. Give her whatever she got to give. But don't let no other man raise your doggone kids. When I was 18 years old, I act like that. When I was 21, I act like that. I'm 49 now. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I behaved like a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Cut it off.
Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut her off. So what? She gonna get attitude. Cut her off. So what? What? Bump your boss. Cut your boss off. Your wife needs you. Bump your boss. Your boss don't run you. Your boss don't care about your wife and your kids. You care about your wife and kids. Do what you're supposed to do. You ain't no boy no more. You don't need their approval.
I have options. Are you hearing me? I got options. Some of you are mad about what you make. Look, you are where you are at your job because you're average. And your boss is treating you like he's treating you because you're average. I'll say it again. You are allowing your boss to treat you that way because you're average. You are allowing people to treat you the way because you average. Listen to me, if you were great, you could walk away. If you were great, you would just walk away and he'd have to force you to come back. Please don't leave. But because you average, he's like, if I lose you, I can find another one of you. Who cares? This is for Dee Dee. This is for the girl when I was homeless and a high school dropout who took a chance on me. This is the girl who father told me he ain't got a pot to piss in or a Windsor thought. He a thug. He's beneath you. Marry somebody who graduated from college. You don't want to deal with him. Her mom, how could you do this to me? I raised you in the church. You getting a kid that didn't even grow up in church. So I'm getting this crib for my girl. I don't care how much it costs. That's why I'm number one in the world. I'm not better than Tony Robbins. I might not be. Tony might speak better than me. Tony Robbins and Zig Ziglar, they might speak better than me. They may be smarter than me. They may come from a better background than me. But guess what? Dee Dee got MS. You will not outgrind me. I'll get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and do videos. I'll do a video at 3 o'clock. I'll do a video at 2 o'clock. I'm putting out so much doggone content, they can't keep up. They smarter than me. They better than me. I admit, I got a GED. I ain't the smartest person in the world, but I get up and do this for Dee Dee. I do this every day for Dee Dee because of what Dee Dee did for me. I do this for my kids. My daddy wasn't there. I do this for my family. You can't stop me. And the reason why some of you could be stopped because you're doing it for yourself. And guess what happens when you get tired? When you grinding, grinding hurts. Grinding is a sacrifice. Grinding costs. When you're grinding and your body tell you you hurt, when you're doing it for you, you stop. Yep. When you hurt, you stop. When you feel pain, you stop. When you tired, you stop. When you disappointed, you stop. Stop saying that it's by chance that you have the life you have. Stop saying that. Stop saying like stuff is against me. This didn't work out. That didn't work out. Like, yo, it's your life. And that's what I love. I'm in America dealing with racism. I'm in America dealing with all kind of crazy stuff. And I'm still one of the top motivational speakers in the world. Why? Because I don't care about none of that stuff. Like, you can't affect my life. It's my life.